What's up, Hornets, and welcome back to Career Chat. I'm your host, Arianna Boatwright. If you're looking for a job, fellowship, mentorship, or internship, this is the show for you. For today's episode, we're stepping off campus for a special guest. Joining me today is Larry Normile. He's an entrepreneur who owns this vibrant tattoo shop called Artistic Editions, and he's also a well-rounded role model in his community. Hello, Mr. Larry. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good. I can't complain. Could you mind telling us a little bit of background information?
Well, I'm from Massachusetts. I came here in '87 because of the military, which a lot of people end up here from military college, right? So that's how I got here. I was raised by my mother and my father, my stepfather, and at 16 he passed away. I went through a troubled youth in my life, ended up in foster care, juvenile detention center, adult prison, and then when I was in there, I changed my life, because if not, I'm gonna take my son down this road out and he don't need to be in. So I ended up putting myself together, figuring out what I was gonna do. I went and drove Pioneer Concrete for a little while, driving concrete trucks. Mm-hmm. Saved up a bunch of money, tried to get into tattoo shops around. Nobody would give me a job. So finally I got into a tattoo shop, and that's how it started. From then on, it was just, that was a wrap. I knew I wanted to own, so here I am 23 years later.
Well, it's very nice.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. You did mention that you were a little bit troubled when you were younger.
Yes.
So how did you and Delaware State University get involved?
So for one, I'm not even a quarter mile away. That's how it kind of started. Actually, it started when I was 16. Because I was in such trouble all the time in schools, I couldn't really do anything. So I would go to Del State and I would wrestle with the kids there. Like, they would take me under the wings and let me run with them and do all the stuff, and they used to kill me. They used to beat me down, man, because they were older than me. You know what I mean? I was young, and that's how it started. And then when I opened up my shop, Courtyard had just opened, so it was like brand new. You know, it's 03.
Those apartments?
Yeah, they just opened. This is when it was. This is when it was a little on the crazier side. Mm-hmm. So I would go out there every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I just tattoo. I put tattoo parties all weekend for like years. I did that. So that's how it started. I
know you have a nonprofit youth program, so can you tell us what its mission is and how it supports the youth who need a little bit more help and guidance?
Yeah, it's called Next Generation Outcome, and I started it because I wanted to help little Larrys, kids that were going through something that just didn't know, never seen nothing, didn't know nothing, and wanted to change, right? And needed a change and needed somebody to help them with a change. And that's basically all I do. I run around here all day, every day. And I find kids that need help, and I work with them. I work with the families, I work with the states, I work with private entities, businesses, I work with everybody in the community, and we try to bring it together. Mm-hmm. So I work with John Cook from GVI, I work with a lot of different entities, and all we do every day is just try to figure out how to help that child in the best way. Yeah, right? Like, because a lot of them, man, you go to some houses, how do you help somebody if they've never seen nothing else, right? So I take them to the beach, I take them to Main Event, I take them to the bouncy houses, I take them places where they can just be a kid. Because they don't even know what that looks like. Right. Just had a kid I just went and visited before this interview at Stevenson home, 13 years old, you know, never been anywhere a day in his life, you know, and just wants to see different things. At 13, has a mentality of a grown man.
Just want to heal his inner child.
Yeah, I want to help him. I want to help him, show him what a kid should look like, and how it should feel, and how you should embrace being a kid instead of having to embrace being an adult or embrace being violent, because that's how you feel like you have to be, because that's how I felt. When my dad passed away, I didn't feel like I had a man there, so I felt like I had to become the man, and then I had to take a role, but then I didn't know what a man even looked like, really, my father was a good father, but like, I never got to the point with him where we were at that point where I started to need that man role father.
Right, like a solidified role model.
To like tell me, hey, that's not what you do here, that's not what you do there. Like, change that, that's not how you talk to a woman. Like, those type of things, right? And that's what they have to realize is like, okay, even the way you speak to them, even the way you dress, like, don't wear that to this. Like, it's just helping and balancing and changing. And it's a big part of my heart, and it's just what I do. I drive my wife crazy with it. I drive my bank account crazy with it. I drive a lot of things crazy with it, but it's in my heart, and once it's there, it's there.
Well, it's a very good cause.
It is, so thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. How would someone go about helping, or I heard there's an SRO position. How would someone go applying for that?
So the SROs are in schools. So right now in Dover, in the school districts, in Capital School District, the SROs, there's only a couple of them, right? And they have to bounce around from school to school, and they just don't have the help that they needed, right? So like how to become an SRO, first you have to be a cadet. So you have to go get in the schools, become a cadet, and then once you become a cadet, then they can hire you into there. Right. But there's also other jobs that don't require you to be a cadet, where you can still do type of the same job. So the link will be in the bio at the bottom. You can check that out, where it'll give you job opportunities to help with that. They really need a lot of help, and these youth need this help. So it's like, this is where I hope that people will come together, especially in help, because we can use help from every which way. Even in the nonprofit, I have people that I need volunteers for things, right? Like I need good young women and men that can show these kids love and show them and take them places and just do things with them that they would never be able to see again, right. Before, and they don't even have the role models for that. Like, so there's we have job opportunities, we have volunteer opportunities. Even the schools do. They have LCSWs. So
we have criminal justice majors. So if you are a criminal justice major, listen to what Mr. Larry is saying. This is a very important and helpful job opportunity and experience. He said also you can get community service hours.
Yes, you can
as well. So make sure you guys apply and click the link in the bio.
And that's where the schools just need it. So the kids need it, and it's for the kids at the end of the day.
Speaking of applying for jobs, I heard you're looking for an apprentice. That's an arts major.
Yes.
So what qualifications are you looking for?
Passion. Just have heart. You have to love art, because at some point, no matter how you are, right? I've been doing this 23 years. I still love it. That's why I do it. I don't need to anymore, but I still do it because I love it, and I love the people. So when you do something, you gotta love it. And if you don't love art, and it's not like your passion, it's not something you're driven to, it's not for you. But if it is, it's a career. Like I've built so many artists over the years that, like, they're expanding now. I have artists that are expanding now that are leaving, so I always am looking for interns. But I'm looking for, I like organization, I like structure, I like mannerisms. I just like good energy and good energy. Good energy. You gotta have good energy, because here we all joke around. We all just like to have fun. We don't take life serious when we're here, because when we leave here, I got 4 kids.
I mean, a good work environment is always a good work environment. I wouldn't want to be in an environment where it's like like all drowsy and.
Nah, it's not here. It's not here. We don't have that energy here. That's not something we do, and I don't look for that. So.
There you go.
Yep.
Lastly, the GOAT, Mr. Larry, we heard you are giving a giveaway. Yes. So could you please tell the audience how to enter and win?
So you gotta like, follow, and share both platforms, DSU's and ours.
DESU-TV.
My bad.
There you go.
My bad. DSU-TV, and then Artistic Editions. You like, share, and follow, and I'll give a free day away. And if you don't know, a free day with me is $1,500. So that's a big day.
Is that tattoos and piercings, or tattoos?
For the piercings, I'll do the free jewelry, and that stuff's expensive. Like our jewelry is like $75, like $30. Like, I mean, we have smaller jewelry like $10, but most of our jewelry is like higher level, so it's like $30 to $75. I'll give jewelry away with a piercing, stuff like that.
So a piercing with free jewelry, and then a tattoo of up to $1,500.
Yeah, full day with me.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
You heard Mr. Larry. Just 3 easy things. Follow his Instagram, our Instagram at DESU-TV, tag 3 friends in the comments, and repost on your story. That wraps up today's episode. Once again, I'm your host, Arianna Boatwright, signing off with DESU-TV.